I am a STEaPP student, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Public Policy, and I am doing my route-specific route is Development Technology and Innovation Policy. It's a beautiful program, both the department as well as my route-specific training. It is something which is taught by professionals, so it's a very professional degree. And also it's at an intersection of how science and technology and engineering can actually change the world. So before moving into this program, my area of training was how to make social change in the world. And of course, this training of science and technology is intersecting with it. I am going to do some individual study in some part of my day. So I will be covering what places at UCL I like studying. And also I have a group project meeting, so I am going to cover that. Most excitingly, I am meeting my friend Elisa, and we are planning to have lunch together and also going to Welcome Collection, which is a great place just near UCL. And we both will also talk about this program in detail and also our experience at UCL, because she was one of the biggest part of my experience at UCL. Welcome to my day. So I'm ready to get my commute to the campus. This is my outfit of the day. By the way, this chain was gifted to me by my mom, so I always carry it. But yeah, very deconstructed fashion, and let's begin our day. So I just left for campus. It's a cloudy weather, of course, it's London. Usually I take a bus, so I'm going to take a bus today and reach to campus. I enjoy the bus ride more. It's more spacey, but also I read a book whenever I am in a bus ride. I get the time to like unwind, listen to some music, enjoy being mindful around what's happening outside the window, etc. So yeah, on my way to campus, I went to the 7th floor of the building. I decided to study, also had morning coffee. After studying for a couple of hours, I communicated with Elisa and we decided to meet at the Welcome Collection. Hi guys, so I just finished my study work a little bit. Now I am heading to Welcome Collection to hang out with Elisa, and I decided to have their soup of the day, which was a very healthy sweet potato and coriander soup. After our snack at Welcome's Collection, we visited this air quality immersive experience to enjoy the exhibition, and we decided to go for our lunch. Hi, so this is Elisa. She's one of the closest persons I have at UCL, and we are at a new place trying.
Yeah, we are stopping by a place called Wing Wing.
Yeah, it's a new place for us.
It's a new place. It's mainly, I think, chicken. Like they have wings, as the name says. But I found that they have a tofu option, and there's actually like a lot of food in here. Like a lot of food, so.
And I got a chicken katsu curry with rice, so.
Oh yeah, that looks
good.
so good.
Yeah. Well, we will enjoy our food. So, a few things that we liked about being at UCL are, first of all, as we spoke about it, was each other's company. But also I felt like the spaces to utilize at UCL are massive, and also very accessible. Even at night, even in late evenings, early mornings, you will always have accessibility, safety in those spaces. And I think as an international student, especially me, who is living alone, can feel free to like just pop in at university for studies, for assignments, for meetings.
Yeah, there were tons of like libraries available, and just as far as security goes, like the guards were like really serious about you having your badge. Like even if you're a student and you forget your badge, they will not let you in, which is comforting to know. Other things that we really loved. Um, I felt that like the university was also super diverse, especially coming in as an American student. It was really awesome to see so many global perspectives in class. I mean, I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, and we were actually reflecting about this throughout our day. The faculty is
Yeah,
very helpful.
yeah,
They ensure that they have professional but also are involved in personal growth.
yeah. And it was like a very inclusive and open teaching environment. Like, I never felt like nervous or shy to raise my hand. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And I think all these factors make every day of our UCL a better day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's not a sponsored content, honestly. It's definitely not, but it's out of honesty that every day at UCL was something at least I would look forward to because of these factors.
Yeah, agreed.
Of course, a typical day at UCL is very intense. Classes, assignment stress, and if you are an international student, of course, you have to take care of your house, groceries,
Yeah.
food. And one way that we typically would spend our day to make it more like relaxing would be taking breaks.
Yeah.
And Elisa and I are especially those who would prioritize our studies, our
Yes.
assignments, for sure, submit everything on time, and put our 100% quality in it. But we would also take breaks. So, like,
Yeah, I feel like we really held each other accountable on that too, like just checking in with each other during assignment season and just like making sure that we were like doing well and like relaxing and finding ways to relax. Yeah, how would we do? Like we would go on walks. Like UCL is surrounded by so many like beautiful gardens and parks, so we would just take like mental health walks. We would go out to eat, like visit cafes after classes. Not even like we would even sometimes meet like during the weekends.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so like there are pretty nice bookstores just across UCL. We
Yeah.
would go there as a part of our day and just like walk around. And we would also, for example, just having our walk from campus to tube station would also be like a bit
yeah.
unwinding, I would say, just like talking about the day, and that's a part of our typical day at UCL, and that's what adds value to it.
Honestly, like one of my favorite parts of UCL.
Yeah.
Like just like unwinding and getting to talk to Sumair and yeah.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
sure. Elisa and I are, thanks to this MPA at STEaPP, we got very close as friends,
Yes.
and we have been each other's academic and non-academic support. Yeah, it's interesting how we met though. It was a very rush moment, and
Yeah, we met because there's like in the beginning of the year there's like a fair for all the clubs and societies that you can join within UCL, and they have like tons of different types of societies that you can join. Like there's cultural ones. There's like a UCL bake club which I was really interested in.
yeah, and more like Black and Ethnic Minority Club, which I
Yeah.
joined through the that fair. And Elisa was texting me. She texted before in our main group saying if someone is showing up, let's meet. And I was just delaying. But towards the end, yeah.
You
towards-
finally responded to my text.
yeah,
You finally
yeah,
responded.
Yeah, and she was just at the main UCL building's gate, and she was like, "Hey, I'm leaving." And I
Yeah.
ran to her, and that was our first formal, informal,
Interaction.
official interaction.
Yeah.
And we walked to the Warren Street station together.
Yeah. And I think like our friendship kind of started from there because we were in the same route, like the development route together. And then, yeah, I don't know, in term 2, it was so crazy, but we had the same exact classes. Like, even the electives were the same. And we were even in the same group projects. Like it was, yeah, it was crazy.
It was fun. So we had to change our physical classes from, for example, morning session to the afternoon session or something, and we had like a 10 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes walk from one building to another, and we were
Yeah.
always doing it together.
Yeah, we coordinated.
Yeah, so that was also fun.
Yeah.
And we were together in the module that we took about
Urban.
innovation and policy, which was which is a route itself, but we took the elective. It was a fun module, but we did 2 projects together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. We interviewed each other, and the other project was creating
With Enfield
yeah,
Council.
yeah.
Which
A
was
report.
it was a pilot study with Enfield Council, and we went for field trips and everything and produced 2 reports, 1 report and a presentation, and it was fun working with Elisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I was so happy to have him as my partner. Like I was overjoyed.
Yeah, same. All the support anytime. Even I remember when we had deadlines like back to back in the morning and afternoon, and we will be texting the night before.
Yeah.
What's this? How can I like wrap my head around this question?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sorry.
No, go ahead.
Just one more thing. I think Elisa and I were also used to like brainstorm for assignments whenever we would get any assignments, and that really helped me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I agree with everything Sumair is saying, and I feel like he was like a really great friend and gave me a lot of moral support. And also in the beginning of the degree program, I remember like I was so nervous to ask questions, like even to other classmates, like, and then when we finally had become friends, I started asking him questions about assignments, and we were just like helping each other. Yeah.
Well, thank you for a nice reflection on our friendship.
Yeah.
So I just finished my hanging out with Lisa. It was lovely as usual. Now I'm heading to IOE, which is the Institute of Education at UCL. It's also one of my favorite spaces to study. Very spacey library, friendly staff. So now I'm just going to study there for a bit for my assignment, which is related to my group project. So I just finished at least 2 hours of my study sessions, and I am completely exhausted, so I have to early head home. This was a typical day at UCL. My plan is to go home, cook some nice meal, and just crash. So I just finished my day. I came back, showered, had some dinner. My plan is to just chill for a while, get some work done, and sleep. I hope you liked my video, and this is a typical and atypical day in the life of a UCL STEaPP student.